Hello, it's Rob here and welcome to the 5th of my build videos on my Tamiya Holiday Buggy on the DT-02 chassis. Today I think we'll be finishing off metal parts bag C and hopefully the chassis. And with that I think we can get straight in on step 27, adding the front and rear wheels. Okay, so to begin with, I think we'll just pop on this mount here, the body mount H2, which we're going to need a BA8 and a BB12 washer, and it should just slot in something like that, and we should just be able to screw that in. Like so. And then, as I mentioned in my unboxing, the tyres were already installed on the wheels, so that's a bit of a help, because some of these off-road ones generally leave me with blisters. We're going to need 4 BA11s, 1150 bearings, or the bushes. If you use the bushes, then do grease the axles, and it just simply slots on. And then we take a BC9, which is a flange lock nut, and pop it on. And we can do the same for the other side. Like so, and then I'll tighten them up shortly. The rear wheels are slightly different because they're the driven wheels, so we're going to need 2 1150 bearings first, and don't forget these. I remember on one of my very first kits that I upgraded to bearings. No, in fact I was using the bushings in them days. Didn't even know you could get bearings for them back in the day. But anyway, I completely forgot to put the outer bushings on. That's going to roll off, isn't it? And then we need a B3, which is the 12mm hex adapter, and that pushes on like so. And then the wheel should mate up with the 12mm hex adapter. So, oops. And then again we just pop another one of those BC9s on and tighten them up. So I'll crack on and finish that, and we're almost done with the chassis. Okay, so just a couple more things to do to finish the chassis. The first one is step 28 is installing the battery and connecting the motor. That should be, if you've got the 380 motor, it should be yellow to yellow, and then green to whatever the other colour is. So I'll get that done. And step 29 is tidying up the cabling, which I've kind of already done, and installing the wibbly wobbly. So one wibbly wobbly, and I do need that because I've got the old 27 megahertz. And whoops, I think I've jumped one. Oh no, we'll do that as a separate video, I think. So jumping to step 35 is attaching the rear body mount, which is H1. And this thing here, and it goes on to, I can't see, somewhere here, goes on something like that with these two BC60s, which are 18mm screws. So I'll get both of them done. This is a weird thing though, because the cable, or the aerial wire, if we zoom in a bit you can see that like keyhole. So the wire gets pushed down into that. There's no way of feeding it through a hole or anything. So I'll see if I can show you that. But quite often feeding this wire through takes quite a while. But in this case, yeah, there we go. Let's fold that up like so. And now try and get it in. Ah, there we go. So, that's me wibbly wobbly installed. Let's just think about this. Yeah, I think that my power will fit that way round. I think I'll try it through the middle here, so I can wangle the stuff around there. And because I've got the sport tune, I'm using yellow to red, because I believe that's the positive, and black to blue on this Mtronics. And there we go, and I might tidy them up a bit later. And then if I check, okay, so it's the flat, which makes sense, and it's the inner holes. Oops. Right, and on this page, just before we finish, we've got some hop-up options. So these are the oil-filled dampers that you can add, and this obviously is the 540 motor, which I have already installed, and shows you the motor position depending on what pinion gear you use. And then this little bit here, which you can quite easily overlook, is telling you about the hop-ups for the 1150 bearings. So with that, this is the chassis finished, all ready to go, and I think I'll call a halt to proceedings. I hope you've enjoyed it, and look forward to seeing you on the next one for the bodywork. Thanks for watching. Bye.